Matt Step Dave Campbell's Texas football here at Pridgeon Stadium in Cy Fair ISD here with the head coach of the now 6-2 Cy Ranch Mustangs after just a whole hum 35-34 win over unbeaten Cy Woods. Coach Will Blaylock, coach, congratulations on the win. First off, and just has your heart stopped pounding yet? That was a heart stopper there.
Man, you got your money's worth if you showed up to Pridgeon today. Hats off, coach, and that team at Cy Woods. They're undefeated for a reason. They played their butts off. Their quarterback is special, and they got a great group of kids. Even bigger hats off to our kids, our community. You know, Town Lake, Black Horse Ranch, Riata Ranch, they came out and supported these kids. They was hot. Our kids fought for 48-plus minutes, and we told them this was going to be a heavyweight fight, and you're going to have to keep just trading blows. They're a good team. We're a good team. And I was so proud of them. People stepped up and made plays when it counted, and we leaned on our leaders. Our quarterback went down. Next guy stepped up, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
We talked about it off camera. This felt like a playoff game. It felt kind of like a second, third round playoff type game. How big is it for your kids, your first year program? You know, for you, not first year program, but your first year with your guys here. You took over late. You guys are kind of rounding into form. This had to be a huge win for your confidence in your program.
It definitely was. Coming in, Memorial Day weekend and trying to get kids to buy into what you want to do without an off season, without being in the weight room with them and hiring a staff and doing all that. You can see now the stuff is starting to come together. They're believing in each other. I inherited a great group, and they're starting to buying in, and they're seeing it. Now they're seeing the fruits of when they thought practices were too long or too crazy, and we're trying to put them in positions in practice that make them uncomfortable. And we tell them, you're going to be in there in the game. It's going to be, dogfight, overtime, all those things that they don't think they'll experience or they may not have. And they came out here and they listened to us and they bought in and they played their butts out. They left it out here.
I want to talk about your offense. Your quarterback goes down right before halftime. Your sophomore Baker steps in, and a lot of teams might have wilted a little bit. You're playing an undefeated team, a really good ball club, and if the offense kind of struggled a little bit in the third quarter, couldn't get things going, but your kids never stopped the belief. I never saw any hung heads on the sideline. They were picking each other up, and then that drive, they score with a minute left to go up by 7. You guys go down in 5 plays, bang, 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 and score. That had to just lift your sideline up and give you guys all the confidence in the world.
Yeah, man, that's 2-minute drill. We rep it every week. We get in our 5, we call it our win personnel. Well, hey, we got to go score. O-line, you got to protect like your life depends on it. And, we give them a time. We give them a timeouts. And then, you don't want to be in a situation, but came out. Baker did a great job. Hats off to Owen. Coach said we're praying we get him back sooner than later. He's been a leader on his team every year he's been here. He's a great senior, good captain. And, unfortunately, he went down. Well, hopefully it's just a sprain. But Baker stepped up. He was ready for this. He played a little varsity last year. And the kids believe in him, and they started making plays. And I think every receiver caught a pass, and they lined up and said, "Coach, let's go." And they believe in each other. When they start believing in each other, it makes calling plays easy as a coach. But I had no issue. When we got the ball back, I said, we've repped this. We're going to get in the win, and we're going to say, you know what, we're going to spin it and let our quarterback do his thing and spread the defense out, and they did it. And then in overtime, they were like, Coach, we need to stay in it. And we did until we needed to condense it up, but they just played their butts off, man. They believing in what we're preaching, teaching it to them. And it showed out today.
Defensively, I mean, you mentioned that their quarterback's a load. They're really dynamic offensively. I know they're tough to prepare for from a defensive standpoint. But Fisher, number one, just incredible game from him. He blocked, I think, 3 kicks today. Saved you guys 5 points just by block kicks, all over the place. But the defense, it was a team unit to kind of slow them down and keep them contained, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that QB is a special kid. And I had heard about him all week from what he did in Little League, middle school, and the ball jumps out of his hand. I mean, you can't knock his talent, and they have a great scheme around him. They play their butts off. Nick is an exceptional talent. If you don't know who Nick Fisher is, you need to watch him. He's up for the Houston Touchdown Club. He's a great kid. He just committed to Oregon State. He's an awesome kid. Yes, he's a great football player, but he is an awesome kid, comes from a great family, and he plays it like you're supposed to play. He just has fun. And he's a big athletic kid. I wish he was a junior. I wish I could have him one more.
Yeah.
But he showed today he's a leader on our defense, and that he really is worth all the accolades that he gets.
Final question for you. You got 2 left, and you control your own destiny. Yep. You guys have 2 games left. If you take care of business, you're going to win the district championship outright, have the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. Short week next week. I know you're playing on Saturday. How do you get you guys, enjoy this one tonight and then refocus on Monday, right?
Yeah, we tell them 24 hours. They got to the end of the day on Sunday, and then we got to start looking at Bridgeland, which that's another mountain we're going to have to climb. Coach does a great job over there. They beat Ranch last year. They're rolling right now. They only have 1 loss to a state powerhouse as well. So we know we're going to be in another dogfight. We know we can't give them anything. We got to make sure that we're on our game and correct the mistakes. But I think it's going to be another exciting one next Saturday But we're going to enjoy this one till tomorrow night.
Get to work, right?
Then we're going to get back to work on Monday.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of this week. Hopefully we'll see you come playoff time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.